Alright, you welcome back to this class, still on trigonometry. So in this section, we'll be looking at ratios of complementary angles. So there's no way we talk about ratio of complementary angles without having a right angle triangle. So quickly, let's give our angles. Let's call this theta. Then let's call this alpha, right? And this is 90. So let's name a triangle PQR. So alpha, right? Good. So from what we can observe here, from the knowledge of complementary angles, we know that um, theta, right? Theta plus alpha is equal to 90 degrees, right? Two angles are complementary when they add up to give 90 degrees. These are their complementary angles. That's a particular rule in a triangle or in a right angle triangle. So these are complementary angles, right? Theta and alpha are complementary to each other because they add up to give 90 degrees. Yeah. So that's why they are complementary. So from here we can see that alpha will give us what? Will give us 90 minus what? Theta. Isn't it? Good. Right? And the same thing goes with what? Theta. Theta itself will give us what? 90 minus what? Alpha. Right? Good. So now, coming back to this, let's quickly find, using our knowledge of basic trigonometric ratios, let's find sine theta. So given that this is small q and this is what? Small p, and this is small r. So sine theta will give us what? P ratio r. That's small p ratio r. Then cos theta will give us what? Small q ratio r. Then tan theta will also give us what? Small p ratio what? Q. Let's also do the same for alpha angle and alpha. So we have sine alpha will give us what? Sine alpha will give us what? Small q ratio what? R. That's what sine alpha will give us. Cos alpha will give us what? Small p ratio what? R. Then tan alpha will give us what? Small q ratio p. So from what we can see here, you can see that we can observe that where is it? We can observe that sine theta is equal to what? Is equal to what? C sine theta is equal to what? Cos alpha. So sine theta equals to cos alpha, right? Good, because they both have the same result, P over R, P over R. Then also we can see that what? Cos theta equals to what? Sine alpha. They are the same. So cos theta equals what? Sine alpha. Then also we can see that what? Tan theta equals to what? Inverse or reciprocal of tan alpha. So we can write tan theta is equal to 1 over tan alpha. So these are the deductions that we can deduce from what we just did. So applying the complementary angles in this properties of complementary angles, like alpha equals 90 minus theta. So meaning that in this case now, we can say that this is actually, since theta isn't it? Or alpha equals 90 minus theta. So I can tell you that this is cos into using this cos, right? Alpha is what? 90 minus theta. So this is 90 minus theta. 90 minus theta. Do you understand? Good. Then also this is what? Using sine. This will be sine 90 minus theta, because alpha is 90 minus theta. Look at this, what I'm using, because alpha is 90 minus theta. So the same thing goes with this. So this will give us what? 1 over what? Tan 90 minus theta, right? Good. And mind you, this equals to what? P over R. P over R. This equals to what? Q over R from, and this equals to what? Uh, P over what? Q. So these are the ratios of um, complementary angles. Writing it out, using it, sine theta is same as cos 90 minus theta. Cos theta is the same as what? Sine 90 minus theta, right? While tan theta is the same as 1 over tan 90 minus theta, right? So the application to that is when we have something like cos 44, for example, that gives us what? Cos 44 gives us sine 90 minus 44. That's what it means. And that gives us what? That gives us 90 minus 44. Yeah, that gives us 46 degrees. That's sine 46 degrees. Sine 46 degrees. The same thing if you have sine 65, right? So that gives us cos what? 90 minus 65 degrees. And that gives us cos what? 25 degrees. So and so on and so forth, right? Good. So that's how um, trigonometry works. So we can do the same thing for tan. Tan, if you check for tan, for example, if you have tan 50, tan 50 using this relation, using this one, using this, tan 50 will give us what? Remember, this is cot. 1 over tan is cot. So that will give us cot, right? 90 minus 50, that's cot 40. 90 minus 50, and that gives us cot 40 degrees. So that's how ratios of complementary angles work, right? Good. So we have come to the end of this section. Thank you for your time. Once again, this is brought to you by Clever Minds. Do have a great day.